Hello friends, welcome to your English coach. My name is Ashok Kumar and today we are going to talk on IELTS speaking part 1. You know that IELTS speaking part 1 is important if you want to score high. If you perform better in IELTS speaking part 1, then things are in your favor. And if your performance is poor in IELTS speaking part 1, then things may go against you. So you have to work on IELTS speaking part 1 so you could handle part 2 and part 3 confidently and score high. Many students think that they do not need to prepare better in part 1, they have to concentrate on part 2 and part 3. This is their biggest mistake. If you work on part 1 candidly, then things are going to benefit you a lot. So in this video, I'm going to share some simple tips. If you follow these tips, your score is going to be high and you will be able to handle IELTS speaking part 1 confidently. Watch this video till the end. After watching this video, you are going to thank me a lot because I'm gonna clear many doubts and share some wonderful tips which are going to help you tremendously. So let's start. So first of all, what you have to do, when you enter the examination room, you have to greet the examiner with a smile. When you open the door, greet the examiner with a smile. Good morning sir, good evening sir, good morning ma'am, good evening ma'am, right? And according to time you have to do and ask the permission. May I come in? Right. May I come in sir? May I come in ma'am? Right? You have to do. When examiner offers you a seat, so what you have to say? Thank you sir. Thank you ma'am. Right? This way you have to build a communication with examiner. Do not stay quiet. Many students do not greet the examiner with a smile and confidently. They are confused. They are not much confident, right? So what you have to do when you enter the examination room, you have to greet the examiner with a smile. It shows your confidence, and when examiner offers you to sit, then say thank you, right? According to the gender of examiner, right? After that we will move to introduction questions, right? Examiner is going to ask you such kind of question in your introduction, right? What is your name? Do not add any extra information, just simply say my name is, whatever is your name. In one line you have to give your answer. Do not say myself, right? Say my name is, it is, right? This way you have to answer. And when it comes to where are you from, right? You could say I hail from, I belong to, right? Give the answer. You can also say I am from. Try to use such kind of words over there when you have to talk where are you from or where do you live, right? Then examiner is going to ask you what can I call you? What can I call you, right? So you could say sir, please call me by my first or second name. You can say this to examiner. Please call me by my first name or second name, or you could say sir, please call me ABC, right? This way you have to communicate with examiner. These questions are important and these questions are going to help you build communication and connection with examiner. Do not hesitate when you have to answer these questions, and these questions are definitely going to be asked. So first question is, what is your name? Sir, my name is this. Okay, where are you from? I hail from, I belong to. Talk about the place, right? What can I call you? Sir, please call me by my first name. Sir, please call me by my second name, right? Or you could say please call me ABC. Okay, then question comes this, do you work or study? Do you work or study? So how could you answer this question? Sir, I am a student. I am a student and I have been studying this subject. You can say this, you can say like this. If you are working, then how would you say this? Sir, I am a teacher. A and N, you have to speak this carefully. According to vowel and consonant sound, you have to put this, right? Sir, I'm an engineer and I have been working in national capital in a construction company? Well, sir, I am an accountant and I have been working in a local firm for 2 years. This way you can answer these questions. Okay, many students try to put extra information that is not required. You are not going to get any band score over here, right? These are introductory questions, and these questions are asked to be familiar with you. Examiner is going to be familiar with your voice and your accent, and you also have opportunity to understand the accent and voice of examiner. That's why these questions are asked, right? And these are necessary questions to be asked, right? So you have to take care of these 4 important questions, and when you enter the examination room, do not hesitate while answering these questions. Try to practice these questions as maximum time as you can, so you be comfortable over there, right? Do not hesitate. Do not show that you are not feeling confident. Try to have a smile. Try to feel confident. Try to relax, right? Now let's go to another questions. Here we have 3 questions, and all 3 questions are from different topic. But in IELTS speaking part 1, you will be asked questions according to topic. Suppose you are being asked about free time, then most of the questions would be for free time. If your first question is about books, then most of the questions would be related to books. And here we have one more example. If it is about social media, then most of the questions you are going to be asked that would be from social media. Okay, this is just for example. When you are asked in part 1, you do not have to exaggerate. You do not have to speak unnecessarily. Okay, do not try to extend your answer more than a requirement. How you can answer that I'm going to tell you. First of all, you have to answer the question directly. Answer the question directly. Suppose you are going to talk about free time. So how would you answer the questions? Well, sir, I have plenty of time to spend freely. If I talk about how I spend my free time, I while away, or I spend my free time by using my mobile phone. I watch YouTube videos, or I log into my social media networks. This way I spend my free time. Okay, if you are asked about do you like reading books, definitely, sir, I'm a huge fan of reading books. Almost every single day I read books. If I talk about my interest, I love reading books based on ABC. Okay, this way you have to answer. You have to extend the answer. Do not curtail that much short. At least 3 to 4 lines. Don't go more than this, right? If you try to extend your answer, you may be in confusion. But if you speak 3 to 4 lengthy lines using linking words, then you would be able to extend your answer. Do not forget this part. Do not forget this, right? Give reason why. I read a lot of books because I want to improve myself. As people say, reading book is beneficial for every single person, right? Try to give the answer. Suppose, do you use social media website? Definitely, sir, I spend my maximum time using social media websites because I connect with my friends, family members, and who are away from me. Whenever I have to communicate with them, I take the help of social media networks. Mostly I use Facebook and Instagram. This way you can answer these questions, right? One more thing I want to add. If you do not understand any question and you want examiner to repeat, just simply say, I beg your pardon. If you do not understand any question, you want examiner to say this question again, then say, sir, I beg your pardon. Ma'am, I beg your pardon. Or you simply say, pardon, please. Pardon, please. Please say it. Please say it again. You could also say, but this is more formal. This is also, but try to speak this. I beg your pardon, sir. This is sentence, right? So if you do not understand, say, I beg your pardon. Do not ask many times. Just couple of times enough, right? Okay, so this way you can handle. In IELTS speaking part 1, answer the question, give the reason why you do so, use linking words. If possible, then add an example. right? Example means if I ask you, do you use social media websites? Definitely, sir. Almost every single day I spend plenty of my time on social media websites as I connect with my family members and friends, especially who are away. Mostly I use Instagram and Facebook. This is the example, Instagram and Facebook. In books, most of the time I read books based on self-help, economics and business. This is the example. Place the example over there. You could place one or two example, right? If you would place an example without elaborating, then things are going to be okay for you. So this way you can handle IELTS speaking part 1. In IELTS speaking part 1, your motto should be to connect with the examiner. Try to impress the examiner with your confidence, with your smile, the way you speak. Do not speak too fast, do not speak too slow. Things would be in your favor. Do not show that you are hesitant. If you do not understand anything, just simply ask to examiner without any hesitation, right? And this way you can handle IELTS speaking part 1 in a better way, and things would be in your favor, and you will have confidence to handle part 2 and part 3 well. Your score is going to be high. I hope that this video has been helpful to you and you are going to follow all the strategies and tips which we have shared with you in this video, right? If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, share this video with your friends who are preparing for IELTS examination, and comment below. And thank you. See you next time.